it has been observed that the Syrian Christian Church or Syro-Malabar Church has been leaning towards the BJP for the longest time. And one of the analysis by somebody who is a Keralite, but he sees it from the outside is, it is very clear. I mean, they are doing it so that because apparently the Syro-Malabar Church is one of the wealthiest, correct me if I am wrong, in Kerala, and they do this to be with the dispensations so that they can preserve their wealth, their property and their power. Ajith Lawrence, your opening comments.
Exactly the correct point you have expressed. I mean, the Syro-Malabar Church, they assimilate themselves with the upper caste Hindu. That's what's happening in Kerala. Unlike in northern Kerala, there are tribal people who are heading the church. Very few Malayalis or Keralites are there as concerned priests who head the church. But in Kerala, it's a secular, even though it is a secular society, the Syro-Malabar Church, they claim themselves to be upper caste. So they want to have at par status with the Hindutva group, which is called the BJP. So they are trying for past 2 decades at least. It could be specifically said, for past 2 decades they want to have a space at par, share the power with the BJP. They want to share their power, political power with the BJP. So these are the things that is happening in here, which cannot be, which is not acknowledged by the secular society in Kerala. That is what is happening in here. But the thing is, lack of political leadership. Lack of political leadership in the Syro-Malabar Church is the main reason. Yeah, and the second thing is, the Syro-Malabar migrant community in northern Kerala are wealthier in possessing huge areas of land, which were agricultural lands. And the youngsters, the new gen people are now migrating to Europe, UK and US. Now what happens is, this huge area of land is being sold out to Muslims. That is what is happening in here. So what happens is, when this kind of issues comes up, these people cannot, the poor people who are by purpose of socio-demographical issues, they are being bound to stay in here, which cannot withstand the attacks or some sort of the pressures of the other community.
Okay, all right. Father James Panavelil, who's Vicar of St. Joseph Church, Sanjapuram, Ernakulam, Angamali Archdiocese in Kerala, has also joined us. Father James, thank you for joining us on this broadcast. Father James, I find it rather strange that, you know, 2 films, first the Kerala story, which was shown widely, starting with Idukki, and later of course several other youth organizations of the church also decided to show the movie to the children, Sunday training, saying that it is a lesson against choices, against love jihad, against materialism, against lure of Lucifer, etc., etc. Now suddenly there is another group, intellectuals as well as yourself, who are saying that, you know, this is a wrong thing to do. So I would like you to, Father James, first explain, why do you think showing the film, the Kerala story, is such a wrong step to take when we show it to the children? Father.
As I am coming from Kerala, that's the best industry in film. So in each and every year, there are many different films with many qualities, content-wise. The Malayalam film industry is very well at present now. But it's very shocking for children, you know, their mentality and their state of mind during the time of vacation season. So I really wonder why this kind of story. As we know, the Kerala story and Kashmir files, wildly we discussed about it as it is a propaganda film, and we know there is a real propaganda agenda behind this. This is not kind of a natural.
What propaganda? Father James, what kind of propaganda, sir?
As it is, the name shows, it is Kerala story. I am from Kerala. This is not our story. Even our children saying, this is not our Kerala. This is not the behaving pattern. This is not the dialogues. This is not the place. This is not the culture. So we are recognizing that. It is not our story. Then why a kind of people say that this is Kerala story? This is not, and we are realizing it. So why we should support
All right,
it?
Father James, I understand that you say the children are saying this is not our story, we reject it. But then what is so great about the Manipur story, sir? Why show them that film? You say that it's based on facts, but then Kerala church, you know, a lot of leaders of the church, Christian leaders in Kerala have said that Manipur is a lesson because many churches were burnt down. I mean, why is it? That is also an agenda, no, Father?
Already the church said against the Manipur issues. Church always shows the stand about Manipur issue. The video I shown, it is done by Anto Akkara, a senior journalist who stayed there in Manipur, I think more than 2 months. And this is the official video done by the
But why show it to the
Imphal
kids?
Times.
Father, I understand.
I'm
I'm
telling-
not
I'm
fighting.
telling- I'm
Yeah,
telling.
yeah.
No,
Tell
I'm
me,
telling,
Father.
I'm
Yes,
telling.
sir. Okay, sir.
This is the official video done by the Imphal Diocese, and it's shown in CBCI meeting officially for the all Catholic bishops in India. Okay, so they approved that story, they approved that video. Is it clear?
No, that I understand what you're saying, Father James, that it is based on fact, it is not fabricated, it's not fiction, it's just non-fiction facts as I as a journalist also will follow. I understand that. But why show that also to the children? What are the children going to learn out of this? That churches and mosques and temples are burnt and demolished in this country. Is it a lesson that they learn? They need to learn.
They should know about it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't agree with you, Father James. They will know it from
What's the
newspapers,
point?
sir. Sir, it is the duty of journalists, newspapers, digital written. I mean, Ajith Lawrence is a senior journalist. Nirmal, all of us are in the profession. There are newspapers. They can read the newspapers. You don't have to say, don't see Kerala story, but watch Manipur story. I'll come back to you, Father James, because I have to ask you some other questions.
One second.
Sir,
One more
sir,
thing, one more
sir,
thing.
sir, no, sir,
One
you
more
can
thing,
finish
one
it
more
later.
thing.
Please wait your turn,
Can I-
Father James. I'll come to
can
you,
I tell
Father
one thing?
James. Okay, go on.
Okay, as it is, Kerala story is a adult only film. The certificate is so.
Yeah,
This video is not adult only.
I agree. I agree.
So-
I totally agree
So-
that why should kids of class 10 and 12 be shown an adults only movie? But that's another conversation. It's about the censor board. It's
The
about
same point, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I am saying both are agenda driven. Nirmal, would you accept that both seem to be agenda driven? I mean, Manipur, where the churches are burned down, Nirmal Ibrahim. I mean, if Kerala story shows a skewed propagandist film, Manipur is showing a fact, but do children need that fact? What are they going to do with that fact? It's going to instigate them, right? Oh, you burnt my church. You wait and see what I do. Children are moldable. They are at an age where, you know, that's why I know that many people say don't tell them stories about prince and princesses, they never arrive. But the point is, it's a downside better than showing them these things. Would you agree, Nirmal? This is also agenda.
No, I don't agree with that. As I said in the beginning, this is just a question of are you going to convert my friend or are you going to burn my church? Both of which I don't agree to, because when you show a kid, of a particular religious community or a party that follows a religious principle, burning down churches, that would definitely instill within them a form of hatred towards that particular community. Same with the other movie. When you show that, okay, these people are forcefully converting and converting these girls from your community and making them terrorists, that would instill hatred towards the other community. So either way, I don't agree with showing any kind of movies or documentaries of that stature to the children who are in the age category of 14 to 17. With all due respect to Father James, he's done a great job by calling out and blowing the whistle on many issues, but on this particular issue, I don't agree with him, unfortunately.